Being in a toxic workplace and environment can affect your health. I saw an article on LinkedIn that had shown a study had been done that correlated a toxic work environment or a stressful work environment to serious health issues. I've worked in a toxic work environment, so I wanted to share my story, and hopefully it will be helpful for you in identifying what a toxic workplace actually looks like. The first thing I'll say is what was interesting to me was that the people I worked with were actually great people individually, but it was collectively and when they worked together in the culture of the organization, that's when things became toxic. Now, there were some clear things that I should have seen up front. For example, the owner of the company wanted to keep the temperature of the office below 60 degrees. The rationale was that if it got warmer, people would feel sleepy and they wouldn't work as hard. This actually forced people to bring in blankets at work to stay warm. The next sign was the single-ply toilet paper in an effort to save money, and even having people flush less to save money. And as I worked there longer, I started to see deeper issues. A lot of back talking, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of positive interactions face to face, but then negative talk and gossip behind people's backs. I saw this with sales leadership to employees, employees to sales leadership, and it was really a disturbing trend of just toxic work behavior. Now, I could only last about 6 months in this work environment, and at about the 6-month mark, the CEO actually came up to me and said, "Do you want to work here?" And my answer was easy, "No, I don't." To which he replied, "Great, I was going to fire you anyway." Already had my box packed with all my stuff and walked me off the premise. Now, some of you might be in this situation and you can't quit your job. You don't have the privilege of leaving your job. You need to provide. So if that's you, my recommendation is to start networking, start making connections, start interviewing other places. Because like that article pointed out, a prolonged exposure to an environment like this can be detrimental to your mental health and your physical health, and it is not worth it.